guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Day's Diary. I'm not Day, but you can call me Day. In today's video entry, I'm just going to be talking about some of the books that I plan on reading for the year of 2026. I have these books here. I'm so excited. Some are fiction and some are non-fiction, so let's get right into the video. I used to be a very big reader, but then I stopped reading, so now I'm trying to get back into it. I have 7 books here and we're gonna go through them and talk about them. So first we have The Silent Patient. It is by Alex Michaelides. Let me read the blurb on the back. Alicia Berenson's life is seemingly perfect until one night when her husband Gabriel returns home late from work and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Alicia's refusal to talk or give any kind of explanation turns a domestic tragedy into a mystery that captures the public imagination, and she, the silent patient, is hidden away from the tabloids at the Grove, a secure psychiatric unit in North London. Criminal psychotherapist Theo Faber is captivated by Alicia's story and jumps at the opportunity to work with her. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband will take him down a path more unexpected and more terrifying than he ever imagined. Interesting. So I actually ordered this book because I saw it as a recommendation on TikTok, but they didn't talk about the blurb. So it was just like in one of those, like those slides that has like books they recommend. It was one of these, and this is very interesting. So I will be reading this, and then I have another fiction book that I plan on reading. And I'm pretty sure you guys all know this book. It is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This book it's a thick book. It's a very thick book. The last page is page 814. 814 pages. And I got this book because when I got the book 2 years ago when I was doing 75 Hard, and I had seen a YouTuber reading it, and she was crying. And I was like, well, what's the book about that's making you cry? Because I've never read a book that made me cry before. And then last year I was on TikTok, and then this girl was riding a train and she was boo-hoo crying while reading this book. So I was like, maybe I really do need to read it. So it's one of the books on my list to read this year. Let me read the blurb to you again. A Little Life follows 4 college classmates, broke, adrift, and buoyed only by their friendship and ambition, as they move to New York in search of fame and fortune. While their relationships, which are tinged by addiction, success, and pride, deepen over the decades, the men are held together by their devotion to the brilliant, enigmatic Jude, a man scarred by an unspeakable childhood trauma, a hymn to brotherly bonds, and a masterful depiction of love in the 21st century. Hanya Yanagihara's stunning novel is about the families we are born into and those that we make for ourselves. So I'm super excited to read this. It seems like it's a really good book. I started reading it on my laptop. I did the PDF file, but I didn't like it. I just wanted the physical hard copy or soft copy in my hand. So I did that, and I'm excited to read. The words are very small though. So we'll see. So that is it for my fiction books. Next on my nonfiction, we have the absolute famous Atomic Habits. I am currently reading this book right now. I'm on page 107, and it's so good. It, like the title says, it says Tiny Changes, Remarkable Results. It is by James Clear, and it has 264 pages. So I'm almost halfway through the book, and I started reading this last week. So yeah, we're just gonna keep reading. I'm really excited. I'm hoping that, well, I already got some good tidbits out of it, but I'm hoping that after I'm done reading, I have even more tips and tricks on how to incorporate better habits into my life, because it does talk about how we all have habits. It's just good habits or bad habits, and we have the tendency to continue with the bad habits and most likely break the good habits when we start them. So the whole goal of the book with the tiny habits and the habit tracker and everything is to continue or to start new habits and then continue them throughout your life and make the bad habits extremely invisible so that you end up stopping them. That's what I'm getting so far. Next, we have The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I started reading this last year and then I stopped. As you can see, I was taking notes, baby. But it's by Joseph Murphy. He has a PhD And it says, there are no limits to the prosperity, happiness, and peace of mind you can achieve simply by using the power of the subconscious mind. So I'll read the back to you. It says, one of the most widely acclaimed and best-selling self-help books of all time, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, has helped millions achieve remarkable goals by simply changing the way they think. Now revised and expanded with new commentary drawn from Dr. Murphy's unpublished writings, this authorized edition of his keystone work introduces and explains the mind-focusing techniques that remove the subconscious obstacles that prevent us from achieving the success we want and deserve. So basically, like it says, the power of your subconscious mind, it talks about using your mind and how to get what you want. It's basically manifesting. And I think he talks about how to use God in manifesting a lot in this book. I am on page 17. I read it before. I read it all the way up until page 180, and then I decided to start it over again. So yeah, he talks about how you can use your subconscious mind to build the life you want, along with manifestation, bringing in God, and using prayer and everything to get the life that you basically want. And you know, in the Bible, it talks about how we hold the power of life and death in our tongue, and he also talks about that in the book, and how we speak bad things constantly over our lives, so they keep on happening. But we need to switch that around and start speaking positively and speaking positive things over our life, and see how well that our lives can be transformed by speaking positively. So that is my nonfiction book number 2. My third one is The Emotional Self-Care for Black Women. I've read this book before. I just read it to read it because I was doing 75 Hard 2 years ago, and I needed a book to read, and it seemed really good. It's like big letters, real quick. So I just read it really fast, but I didn't take any kind of notes. I just read it. But it's called The Emotional Self-Care for Black Women. Discover how to raise your self-esteem, eliminate negative thinking, and heal from past traumas, even if your life is chaotic right now. And it's by Alicia Magoro. And the back says, discover how you can take control of your happiness and inner peace despite all the obstacles you have to face. Being a Black woman today comes with unique struggles that others don't even know about, and it's understandable if you often feel like lashing out, breaking down, or giving up. But all is not lost. While the obstacles you face are out of your control, how you respond to them is within it. By understanding the triggers and emotions you have inside and using them to address your needs, you'll be better equipped to tackle any challenge in front of you. With these candid insights into your emotional world, you can learn all these tools you need to be happier, more at peace, and more resilient, no matter what life throws at you. So this is just, for my Black women, this is a really good book to read. I read it the first time I read it. I thought it was a really good book. My mindset did shift. Like, it was already shifting as I grew up, and I learned to love myself more and like speak positive affirmations and positively over my life. I overcame it, but with self-confidence, that's where like we're getting to my zone. Like, now I'm much more confident. I absolutely love myself. I talk to myself positively all the time now, and I think it really does help. So this is a book you should read. Next, I got this book from my best friend for Christmas. It's called Read People Like a Book: How to Analyze, Understand, and Predict People's Emotions, Thoughts, Intentions, and Behaviors. It is by Patrick King. I have not read this book yet, and I will be reading it this year. The back says, speed read people, decipher body language, detect lies, and understand human nature. Is it possible to analyze people without them saying a word? Yes, it is. Learn how to become a mind reader and forge deep connections. How to get inside people's heads without them knowing. Read People Like a Book isn't a normal book on body language or facial expressions. This book is more about understanding human psychology and nature. We are who we are because of our experiences and past, and this guides our habits and behaviors more than anything else. This is up my alley because my major was in psychology, so this should be really, really interesting. And then last but not least, we got this book right here, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man by Steve Harvey. What men really think about love, relationships, intimacy, and commitment. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys all know what this book is about. This is the last nonfiction book that I have to read here. These are all the books that I plan on reading this year. All these books will be getting read this year, and I am so excited to take you guys along the journey with me. If you have any books that you plan on reading this year, leave them down in the comments below. Let me know. Recommend any books that you think I should try and read as well. I'm gonna try and read all these books. Listen, all these books by November, and then I'll treat myself to a, I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm thinking if I accomplish reading all these books by November, then I'll do something big for myself. Like, I don't know, I always get myself something. Normally if I want something, I end up getting it for myself throughout the year, but this time I'm gonna think of something that I really, really want and then save it for December to get for myself. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.